Some of the benefits for a flat roof on a commercial property is going to be the cost and just kind of some of the height restrictions. To be able to have a sloped roof, of course, your building's going to have to be much taller. In a lot of cases, you might not be able to do that. You might just have some type of restrictions where you're not allowed, you're not capable of just building up, having custom, rafters and then the sheathing and all those different components put on versus just going with a simple, flat roof. You're going to be able to expand a lot further on a lot bigger properties. That's why you see hospitals and schools and things of that nature are all, any of those commercial properties are all have flat roofs on them. The trusses can only expand so far, and you'd have to have so many different valleys and angles, and the building would be a maze versus having a giant square rectangular, type of structure. So you're going to have a lot more opportunities and a lot more leeway having a flat roof for your commercial property, and as far as like the design goes. The only difference as far as maintenance goes, the only really difference between having a flat roof versus a sloped roof. On a sloped roof, of course, you're going to have gutters that need to be cleaned out, and on a flat roof, they're going to be drains or scuppers. Some of the other different maintenance items might be anywhere there's block or brick walls, things of that nature, where your membrane meets those walls. You're going to want to make sure those maybe get some new caulking and things like that on them every few years, depending on what style of flashing and whether it's got a counter flashing on there or if it goes up and over the wall and there's cap metals. So there might be a few more things to look at as far as maintenance goes, but it's they're going to be pretty similar if the roof is installed properly and has a good warranty, and there shouldn't be any type of issue. Just making sure those gutters and drains and scuppers are kept clear, and then that's really about all the maintenance that you should have with it. With a flat commercial roof, you probably have even more modern options as far as if you want to do a green roof, if you want to do a walkout patio. They make interlocking pavers, so you can actually have it, you can actually have people out there and, have it decorative. Solar panels, it's a lot easier to have on a commercial property as compared to a residential roof, that's sloped. They make, the brackets that will free float on the roof, and they're held down with like a concrete cylinder block just to weight them down. And then they have brackets that, some of them even electronically will move, and tilt at different angles throughout the day to get the most sun exposure. So yeah, with a commercial roof, you're gonna have a lot more opportunities to do whatever you need to do to fit your building needs. Generally with commercial roofs, there's parapets going all the way around. And a lot of times those parapet walls are 4 or 5 foot. So you can even have some of those things, a little more hidden to the public where they don't see that clutter, driving past the building. It just looks like a normal building, and there could be tons of skylights up there, or you could even have a hangout area for, break rooms or whatever, if you want to have a paver system, or maybe even have a green roof.